Yeah, these are guys who've been towards the top or almost even champions. Right now, it'll be Chappix versus CRR. We're watching first, and Sancho, this could end in just 2 minutes. Here we go. They're already off, and I feel like CRR might have made a little bit of a mistake all the way towards the very beginning. Chappix is a little bit more efficient with these edits going forward. The movement looks good, but Sancho, it's not just one type of course. You mentioned it. That was just the beginning. Oh, CRR was doing so good, so perfect on this double switch up and down with the double edits and the ramp flip. Chappix, though, he's a little bit more efficient all the way towards the very end. It feels like CRR, every 2 edits is having a slight problem, but if he makes it work, if he catches up, is almost done right now, going back and forth. He's going to be all the way out, and then all he has is the vertical upkeep and that big drop, the classic Season 4 edit race that everyone used to love to do and compare times. It's here too as well, and Chappix is getting ready to call this one off.
Yeah, these are the 2 towers, about 28 edits ascending, got those double edit cones like you mentioned, and about 30 edits going down. And all the 30 edits going down just involves floors and ramps, and Chappix right now is basically about to send CRR down to lower bracket, and it's double elimination, so he's gonna have the opportunity to make a comeback and maybe reset the entire thing. But look at it, Chappix on the way down, about to close this out, crosses the finish line with style, and is gonna be our first winner in today's Blueprint battle.
The rest of the competition, how will Chappix look? Yeah, the time is 4:25, but
games as we're getting our competitors loaded into the map, it's not easy going down to a lower bracket.
His time's not going to be perfect, but Refsguard's right behind him, basically just 1 box away. Noah Riley, the efficiency though. Sancho, he is just too fast and he's not making any mistakes. He's taking risks.
Wow.
Going fast as well. Refsguard's playing it a little bit safe, but his time is slower because of that. Noah Riley is already done that big pyramid. He's going on to the next one, the side jumps. You know, the most repetitive type of edit, going over again and again and again, almost in a circle. Noah Riley, we've already seen what happens when he has repeats edits in front of him. He's just gonna follow the pattern, and he's making it look silky smooth. This man is Cashmere. He's going all the way straight towards the top, leaving Refsguard in the dust.
The finest linens for the finest edits. This is where the home stretch is, the finish line, and we already saw how Chappix could literally go down this descent like a hot knife through butter, and there it is. He looks like he's almost free falling all the way down, and Refsguard is just a little bit too far behind. All business for Noah Riley, no taunting, just a dub against Refsguard, and Refsguard was unable to recover. And look that they're 3-0-2 so far. Technically the leader. We know Chappix added about...
Whoa, yeah, they are! Oh my god, it's actually perfect.
Yeah, it is.
Photo finish.
Whoa,
They're at the very same time. This will actually depend on who actually had a better start all the way in the beginning, but now ThomasHD, this is where he's flubbing a little bit.
Being the first place with the UEFA Euro 2020 Cup, and who knows, any momentum you will take, Shyo, going into this All-Star Showdown event.
Yeah, no matter how much of a veteran you are, side jumps, every time you're practicing them, every time there's pressure on the line. In these Blueprint battles, he's done a course with no errors, at least half of it. This other half on the breakdown, he has issues with 4ZR, got stuck on the wall. He barely makes it in, and now they're neck and neck against Sancho.
I literally don't know what's gonna happen once we get to the finish line. Are we gonna have like a photo finish? Is it gonna be by the pickaxe or something? If they have a bigger pickaxe, maybe it gets them ahead of the line. I have no idea, Shyo.
Possibly, but right now ThomasHD is really stepping on the gas. I guess he was saving all the energy for that part of the Blueprint battle. Now going down all the way towards the windows. You cannot be a little bit, you know, cutting corners, going for shortcuts here. You have to go for the full reset. You have to fall down, and right here, this is where that butter gets hot. ThomasHD is just going all the way through. A few mistakes here or there. 4ZR might be able to catch up, but after this, we get into the labyrinth. That's where you have to be perfect. Vertical edits all the way around in a circle with these pyramids. You're gonna have to reset them mid-air and then jump on them for the fastest time to clear, and ThomasHD is doing it brilliantly. And it might not be as fast as what we saw from Noah Riley before, but he's still in the lead. 4ZR could do this even better, make up the time, and then meet him all the way at the top. He's about 2 or 3 layers behind. Here's where Thomas, though, has to have the speed.
And the battle has left from the Fortnite Island to here. ThomasHD, 4ZR have competed the most in any final. So this is it. It's coming down close to it. And we thought it was going to be a photo finish, but instead, it's ThomasHD flexing, dancing his way, and advancing to the next round. 3-13 still, Shyo. Oh, man, we are ready to go. Can Benji Fishy, who's had a kind of a rough season when it comes to FNCS, maybe he could return to glory here with the All-Star Showdown. Benji working his way through, already hitting a couple of walls here, and Jerky has that advantage, crossing that first stage first.
one of 3 people who have it on the EU right now, and he's going straight with it to those side jumps. Does it give you a boost in speed?
Oh,
Does
it
it
does.
let you
It
hit
does.
these jumps more consistently?
It does.
Hey, Sancho's approved it. Let's go. That placebo hits hard. Wait, he's messed up.
It's a little heavy.
You saw what happened with ThomasHD. He was looking like, you know, he was half asleep, half awake. Suddenly,
Yeah.
something happened, and it was perfect edit. So maybe it could happen soon.
Yeah, it looks like, of course, all the trios picked who was going to compete, and Jerky actually led in the elim, so maybe it would have been interesting to see him in the Bullseye Bonanza, but he's taking the helm right now and doing some work here in the Blueprint battle.
He's having a little bit of trouble going up the entire time. Now he's speeding up things, but Benji, he's catching up as these guys go to the sky.
Here it is. It could be a photo finish that I desperately need. This is going to be the last match here in the opening round of the Blueprint battle, and Jerky has that opportunity to send Benji down to the lower bracket, which we see CRR, Revsguard, and 4ZR, and Jerky crosses the line and gets it done.
Not at all. Still, Jerky rolls it in.
And it gave him
3-11.
anyway.
Okay, so we don't record the second time. It's true.
Yeah, and I think 4ZR in particular, we saw he actually always tweeted as well that he only got 3 hours of sleep, hasn't really practiced it too much, and that showed when it came to the ramp.
England's awesome. I love the country, but I think 4ZR and the French are going to take this one.
Let's set it up then. Benji, Fishy, doesn't matter which teammates you have right now. And 4ZR, you don't have to worry about Storm Surge. Just edit whatever's in front of you. Here we go. He's going to be rolling in as we get an update with 4ZR. Yes, there it is. They've caught up again. They're neck and neck. Another wall Benji hits, but 4ZR hits it at the same time. These guys are so close in time.
Right now, Benji is trying to make another finals experience here. He's the second most in all of the EU.
Benji's in the lead by about half a second. Needs to keep going. Now 4ZR takes it. Benji takes it again. Okay, this is getting too close.
I didn't know I would have to work on my race commentary, but this is what it is right now. It's literally coming down to the final moments. Every edit is so crucial here on the descent, and right now Benji's just in the lead by about 2 edits.
This is the one that Benji struggles with the most. All these walls, you can't actually move past them.
No.
Yes, and just edit 2 squares.
No.
You have to edit them completely. You have to reset it first, and just a bit faster. 4ZR sees him slightly in the lead. This labyrinth, it's all about the movement. We saw it with Revsguard here, Sancho. If you keep your movement tighter, even if your edits are a bit slower, you will move out faster.
And it's coming down to the last moments here. This will either continue your run into the All-Star Blueprint battle or send you at least off the menu. You're already home, I know, playing, so you're not going to completely go home, but the end of your ride will be right here, and Benji's just in the lead by about 2 seconds.
And right now, you want to make it seem like there's no builds in front of you at all with Benji. That should be the case, and it is the case. He is just going up a spiral staircase that looks almost built. But 4ZR, look at the speed, look at the moves. He's going all the way towards the top. They might meet each other here on the final layer. No, Benji hits it first. What is it, 3-second advantage? He's going down, Sancho. He's about to take the win.
He's about to take the win, but 4ZR is right behind on the right side, about 3 layers right below, and then Benji is about to touch the ground here, and all he has to do is cross. 4ZR is so close, and Benji Fishy. But man, I cannot believe, I bet you if you're going to the game, he's probably like, whoa, but look at this time, 3:15.
The best man to watch so far right now has to be Noah Riley. It feels like he's gonna win all of this, Sancho. He's with these edits. Reese was talking about the EJ dashes involved with the ramps. They're making them go slightly faster here all the way in this stage. Once these inclines happen, that's where your real skill is tested though.
I feel like if we get into like just the sounds of the edits, you go to Noah Riley, the tempo is always the same. There's no misstep, the timing is right there. And look at it, this is where Noah Riley was able to get that.
Noah Riley, I mean, this man is just the window of success and greatness himself. He's not gonna get flubbed by something of his own kind. He is looking so fast and so clean.
And what I like about Noah Riley is that he's not running so far in advance. You kind of see him kind of staying back a little bit, letting those blueprints reach across to be able to grab that edit. So it's almost as if he's standing still a little bit. He's like not going all the way really close to the wall. He's letting that distance.
Noah Riley,
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. This man, he's editing with a speed boost on or something. I don't know how he's doing this, but he's faster than anything I've ever seen.
Does he have a parasite on top of his head? I know that it's not right now, but maybe he has those Fortnite Pubs parasite that's giving him the speed boost and the ability to go. This is it, the final moments of this matchup between Noah Riley and Chappix here, and Noah Riley just left Chappix in the dust.
Man, it's just nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Wow.
307. I believe last time it was 304. So
Look it up on those socials. You might find it and see how they do it. But right now, we're going to see how ThomasHD and Jerky do going in this upper bracket battle. Last time ThomasHD hit the NOS, as you said, and able to get his way forward here in the second half.
Can get tired. It's all about hitting every edit properly and not making mistakes. So be slightly behind for the moment. Not all the way left in the dust though. And this is where he really turns on the gas.
Yeah, this is where he was able to kind of push through and catch up. As you're seeing, he's catching up. He understands that he could be able to go through this, kind of take his time in those other ones. But going forward, ThomasHD beats Jerky. He's going to have to clean that up because Noah Riley is not going to stand for that.
Yeah, I kind of lost 2 seconds right there on one of the walls. Jerky's going all the way towards the top. He's trying to climb all the way up in record speed, and that looked really, really clean. ThomasHD, though, this man's more than clean. He's maximally sanitized. He's really moving forward.
Oh, wow.
Nothing's stopping him. There is no friction on these edits.
Okay.
He's going straight forward, man.
He's
unstoppable.
You're talking about that fancy UV light type, you know, all the germs and biomes all gone. And now ThomasHD is going to put Jerky a little bit behind him. Jerky right now seeing the tail lights of ThomasHD as ThomasHD is making his way up the ascent, now going down the descent. Jerky having a little issues here. Maybe that Axe of Champions is hitting the wall. I'm not quite sure what's happening.
Seemed like he almost went backwards there on the course. Nothing can stop him, and he's just so fast with it too.
Hey, he was all the way up, but now he's going all the way down. You know, he's going all the way down to the finish line. ThomasHD lining up the shot, and bang, gets the victory here in the battle of the Blueprints.
Throughout the whole day.
3:07. What a fantastic time for competing against. It is Refsguard, so we're seeing everything kind of play out here. We have Refsguard and Jerky go.
The most prevalent in their trios. They were looking to fight each other. They had the head-to-head matchups. Now we'll see them roll with these edits, both going through. You cannot afford to make a mistake in the first stage.
This could be just the win that you may need. You know, we talked about Benji, you know, getting to the finals the most. Hasn't had a lot of final finishes, but this might be the thing that kind of catapults him. Fortnite's a game of momentum. We already say it could be this person's day, it could be that person's day. Whoever wins the entire event, it might be, yeah.
No.
Call it, dude. Call it. Call it.
It's the side jump. It's the quicksand. This stage has to be the quicksand of this entire map. It has ruined so many competitors' times rolling in. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's Chappix, man. Such a great player. FNCS champion from the previous season in Season 5.
But it's not about staying in places now, Sancho. It's about breaking through, having speed, and having the edits all the way towards the sky and down below at the finish line as well.
Benji definitely has that speed and momentum. And here is that kind of descent waterfall down through. Whoa, slow that down, there you go, there he is.
The camera can't even keep up. It was at max speed and Benji was going faster. No way, okay.
Camera was
I like the flex.
I only have 4 times speed in my camera.
We saw it happen, I believe, to almost Noah Riley as well.
Talk about so much endurance speed. This is going to be a great battle. Can ThomasHD be the fire extinguisher that Shyo is reaching for to stop Noah Riley? This is standard protocol of Noah Riley. Blazing through this mountain right here of those 56 edits, making it look super easy. But now we're getting into the treacherous side jumps, and this is where ThomasHD could catch up. In the All-Star Showdown, and now he's picking up the speed here. This will get him into the championship final here for the Blueprint battles. If he beats ThomasHD, it looks like he might do it.
Hold up, Thomas catching up. These windows are kind of like speed bumps, Thomas.
For Noah Riley to not be able to advance here, but Noah Riley right now taking it easy, looking smooth.
I think he understands exactly how much of a lead that he has, so he's actually slowed down. You're right. He's relaxing and making sure there's no mistakes. I'm counting the seconds right now. I mean, ThomasHD is going to have to do something that no one's done before and have a super fast record on the ascension and descension that makes up 10 seconds in total. Noah Riley now, since he's taking things slow, it's got to come towards about 5 seconds of a difference, but he's so much faster. He's touched down on planet Earth, and he's taking away the trophy for this round. Noah Riley, that was literally just absolute window pane for ThomasHD so far. So let's see how things roll. A machine, a beast with speed versus a man who can't make mistakes.
Jerky does have about one kind of block of edits through. Just slips up a little bit, allowing Benji to catch up just like a fraction of a hair of a second there. But still, Jerky's in the lead.
Opposable thumbs on their toes as well as they make those side jumps look absolutely easy. Not even a pitfall or a trap for every other competitor that hasn't made a mistake. And wow, they are literally neck and neck, time on time, passing by the gate together. Jerky has a very different strategy of actually going through these edits. He doesn't edit that lower pyramid. He chooses to jump. Now, I'm not sure if this is faster. It seems like he's hitting these walls a little bit more. I'm not sure if there's an offset with those pyramids, though. We'll find out an update soon. This looks slower, and yes, it is slightly, by about 2 seconds. Benji has that lead, and he's looking to milk it all the way towards the bottom, resetting here off the descent.
Both competitors do not want to be eliminated right here in this blueprint battle. An opportunity to compete for $10,000 is still at stake here. Benji looking really good, being efficient with the edits
Of this map.
And it was Jerky that sent Benji down to the lower bracket a lot early. So Benji is on a marathon run, being sent to the lower bracket in match 2, and now he's still alive, and he still has an opportunity here to win it all. Benji with a statement right now to let the rest of the competitors in ThomasHD and O'Reilly know that Benji, the fan favorite, could win it all.
Benji, though, he's kind of making a few mistakes here on the edits. Jerky is running on fumes as well as he was going up. I'm not sure exactly where he is, but Benji, he hits the floor. Jerky, nowhere to be found, and he actually...
His run here today, the blueprint battle, great time for Benji Fishy with 3 minutes and 11 seconds.
Is where Benji Fishy is also pretty much perfect, so he's actually gonna have to speed up in these earlier builds, or that might be the difference in him staying in this competition or being inside the no grand final zone.
And what a terrible place to be. You definitely have been competing. You've made over 1,000 edits here so far today. For you just to fall short, we will see ThomasHD's rest of his trio mates compete in the Bonsai. Look at Benji's all the way to the summit here. And a little mistakes here, but still making his way through.
He's still in the lead, and I've seen him make at least 3 errors going all the way up towards the front, and then another door from Benji. So if Thomas is doing this perfectly, it's time to catch up. I'm going to point all these out. A ramp, another wall, that's 2, a third wall, 3, and now it looks absolutely perfect. He's found the groove, but Sancho, that might be enough time for Thomas to catch up. Okay, now Benji has another wall. ThomasHD, they're neck and neck in the same turn. He goes over for the right. ThomasHD slightly slower. Benji's still in the lead. Thomas is trying to catch up the whole way. Benji out in front again. Thomas on the right turn is not going to be in sync or in time. They're basically right behind each other. ThomasHD about a tire track behind Benji the whole way through.
Who has been able to oust them 11-4 here in the FNCS, and ThomasHD hits that wall first, and he's making his way down. He has a couple floors lead. Benji's catching up. It's coming down to a Shyo. Who's going to put their feet on the floor first? And it's a neck and neck, but Benji, did he do it? I believe so. Benji was able to cross the line just bare.
That big lead. There it is towards the very end. That bottom ramp. ThomasHD. Oh my God, so close. And Benji, yes, it looks like he makes it through. Thomas tries the jump. It was so close. 3:09, and I have to assume that ThomasHD had a time.
Think about it. It came down for a ramp flip to a single ramp that caused ThomasHD's run. These two are living in this simple stretch here of edits, and Noah Riley, all he has to do is win once to take the crown.
Is going straight through. The edits are just looking too crispy, too clean, edible completely, and he's already towards the next stage.
Yeah, you could be crispy, you could be clean here.
He's messed up on the first 2.
Oh, he's messed up
Benji
again.
looks perfect so far. He's messed up on 3 out of 5 in total so far. And Benji,
the Englishman, now making his way through. The young lord has an opportunity to do the impossible and give the first L to Noah Riley.
still, at the same time, it's a bracket reset. So if Benji does win this one,
oh man, talk about a shark that's chasing you down. Noah Riley, the shark, is now chasing Benji Fishy down. He's about to devour him. He's about to catch up. He's just behind them, even though he had about 4 or 5 huge mistakes there.
He's keeping that few seconds lead. It's about a second of a difference now, but O'Reilly's made it all the way towards the same layer. They both hit the ground at the same time, and they have to fall fast.
Benji touched the first wall, edit quickly now, but now look at Noah O'Reilly! Oh my goodness! What a fall down to all the way to the ground! And if you blinked, you just missed a mechanical dominance at the descent of the two towers. What a miraculous, almost as if he just, did he have a railgun going down that? I mean, he just obliterated through all those walls, and that is your champion with a time of 3 minutes and 18 seconds.
He wins the whole thing. He didn't even look like he was going to lose at any single stage.
Yeah, he had absolutely no signs of weakness by any mean. 3 of the times where the